Hi, it's Dr. Matt Harkness with Allied Physical Therapy Wellness Community, where our mission is to get you back to what you love without surgery and without medication. Well, today is part 2 of the series, Oh My Aching Back. Remember, we talked about last week that the number one reason people go to the doctor is because of back pain. Also, it is the number one thing that we see here at Allied is back injuries.
Yeah.
Well, I'm back here with Dr. Calvin, and again, last week we talked about the importance of just before you're doing something to stretch a bit. And actually, I practiced the stretches that you showed me last week. If you did not see those, be sure to watch part 1 of Oh My Aching Back, and you will learn 2 great stretches. So Dr. Calvin, give us some tips about in the home and everyday life, what we can do to make sure that we keep our back feeling great and performing at a top level.
Okay. Well, we discussed last week the importance of stretching, prior to moving and after you have moved. But this is not the only way to avoid back pain. Now, you have to avoid sudden movements like twisting, jerking, movements like that can actually throw your back out. Now, if you're prone to back pain or injuring your back, you have to pay better attention to how your body is moving, because any certain movement that can happen. Now, there are a lot of people out there with large dogs, and if you're walking your dog and your bigger dog see another animal, they'll suddenly bolt after that animal. That's another way that can throw your back out or injure your back. So it probably would be important to look into purchasing anti-pull leash or harnesses for your dog. Therefore, you can avoid some of those instantaneous traits where a normal dog would do. Other ways that you can injure your back. I know a lot of people this is Florida, they like to go out and they like to boat, stepping in and out of your boat, or if you like to get on, boat rides or something like that. So if you're stepping in and out of your boat, it's very important to listen to the captain, because he will basically explain to you how to embark and disembark when getting in and off a boat. Now, one of the main things, another thing is that you have to ask for help when lifting heavy objects, or properly position your body to lift heavy objects, because this is one of the main ways that you can injure your back based off posture, using correct muscle structure.
So yeah, great point, Dr. Calvin. Why don't you explain to us how to lift an object off the floor, say a laundry basket, a box of Christmas decorations. How do we properly lift it and then maybe set it on another surface that's about waist height?
All right, well, the proper way to lift the object off the floor is not to use your lower back, but we want to use your hips and your legs. Okay, so you will straddle your legs and you will go down in a symmetrical position. Extend your arms, grab the object, and when you stand up, don't bend at the back. Use your legs as you're standing up. Bring the object close to your body. Okay, go ahead and step back in a good position where you're comfortable. Instead of going to the side, we will actually turn and take the object to where it needs to be. But make sure the object is close to your body, because you provide more tensile action to your spine, and which can cause more injury if you're holding a box or anything out like this.
Well, great, Dr. Calvin. Well, be sure to practice these tips. Send this video to a friend. As we have talked about before, we have lots of great resources on our website. You can download our ebooks, learn about our nutrition program. You can sign up for our newsletter. Lots of great resources on there. So yes, be sure to share this video with a friend. And I just want to congratulate you for staying in tune and watching these whole videos, because it is true. By applying these simple principles, you are really going to keep yourself feeling great and continuing to do what you love with confidence. So we'll see you next week. So thankful for you to be a part of our community today.